Pivy/Ian Does It All. Today I decided to, well, Mel said I should wear a different hat other than my rainbow hat, so I wore um, my fluorescent yellow and black hat. And I'm working on my pride shorts. So this is my progress so far. I've got one leg started. I told you I wouldn't do another video until I reached the crotchal region of my shorts because I just figured it was more of the same thing. And granted, this is more of the same thing, but I figured once I got to the crotch, things started to get interesting. Um, that sounds a lot different than it did, in my head, but whatever. So I am working on one of the pant legs, or one of the short legs. I guess it's a pant leg technically, because shorts are for short pants. I don't know. Whatever. Um, Full disclosure, I have partaken in a few alcoholic beverages, so I only am that this live is going to go fantastic, um, as all my other lives that I have done while under the influence have been great. So I'm continuing the stitch, the half double crochet. I thought about switching over to a double crochet because I need less coverage here in the leg part. But I didn't like the way that it looked when I just like stopped doing half double crochets and started doing double crochets. So I'm just going to continue the half double crochet stitch until I reach a length that is suitable for the rainbow stripe. Now, for the rainbow stripe, I'll be using this color by Ice Yarn. This is a nice, beautiful, light rainbow. After using the dark rainbow with my silver cat sweater, I was really impressed with the dark rainbow. Oh, where'd my stitch marker go? I was really impressed with the dark rainbow, but I don't know if it'll pop as much with the black short material. So, and I really want to make sure that this rainbow pops. So I might try the light, see if I like it, and if I don't, I'll switch to the darker one. And that is Picasso yarn by Ice Yarns. Thus far, these shorts have been very easy to make. There haven't been really any adjustments I've needed to make, and that's been really cool. So I think that this is a beginner level pattern that anyone could do. I don't even think. Hi Sam, welcome in. How are your gloves? Um, I think this is a pattern that anyone could do, no matter your shape or body type, because you can cinch the waist using a leather cord like this, and so it would fit on your hips, and it kind of works as a belt, or you could actually use a belt for it, although that might slip off over time, slip over the yarn, so you would have to maybe like sew on belt loops. Um, so I do not have any disposable gloves. I am just crocheting away, making some shorts. So today, had a fairly good day. Let's see, anything exciting to report? Hey Cam. Oh, that's awesome. My niece will be exactly 1 week old at 9 tonight. Wow, that is so exciting. I bet she is so cute. Oh, congratulations. That's amazing. Thank you for joining us, Cami. I appreciate it. I'm working on a pair of shorts right now. Um, and they are going pretty quickly. I think Pride in my city is this Saturday. I'll have to double check to make sure. So I have a lot of work to do because I have a lot of I have some projects that really want to make sure I get done before Pride comes around. So my sister had her baby shower the day after her baby came. Talk about cutting the shower close. Yeah, no doubt about that. That is close, but I'm glad that she was able to have the shower after. I know sometimes women are stuck in the hospital, so I'm glad that everything went well and she was able to have her shower so close. Um, so yeah, I'm just doing a half double crochet. Um, Nothing too fancy. I was thinking about doing like a fancier stitch, but I didn't want to get too crazy just in case I needed a bunch of increases and decreases and all that stuff. I didn't want to do something outside of my wheelhouse just in case. So uh, that's why I just decided to go with a simple stitch that I knew. I meant she had her baby shower the day before the baby came. Okay, Um, yeah, but still, yeah, that's cutting it close. He probably barely had time to pack up all those presents before she had to go to the hospital. So I'm just going around one leg hole at a time. Angela, hi, welcome in. Come on in. Yeah, I'm just making some pride shorts. I'm currently making them in all black, so it's kind of hard to see against my shirt. Um, but I'll be adding a rainbow strip at the end of them, and I wanted something that could cover my boxers, and uh, you know, be wearable year round, not just during a Pride festival. So just doing a half double crochet. It's a very easy stitch. If you can double crochet, you can definitely half double crochet. Um, and it doesn't have the height of uh, of a double crochet, but it does have a little bit more opacity or opacity. I think it's opacity when it comes to being able to look through the fabric, and so that's why it's a little bit more dense. So that's kind of why I wanted to pick it to do my shorts in. I think that if I had to do a short in like a single crochet or a moss stitch, I would lose my mind even more. Like to make one. Yeah, they're actually very easy to make. All you do is basically you make something that fits around your waist or wherever you want your waistband to be, and you can tie it up with a cord like this. So, because I like something that fits over my body and then I can tie it as tight as I need to. So, I'm just kind of using this like a belt that I can thread through the yarn. And it's like a leather cord that's nice and slick, so it'll slide through the yarn nicely without catching. And then yeah, you just size to fit, and then you basically make a mini skirt, and then you basically find the point where the front panel and the back panel of that mini skirt would meet, and um, that's how you know you have the proper length for your short. And then you split your project in half, which I did. You can't quite tell here, but I split my project in half, and then am just crocheting in the round on one leg, and so on half of the the stitches. And then once I'm done with this leg, I'll do um, the same on the other leg. So it's actually a very easy pattern. I picked something that was easy to increase or decrease if I needed to. Um, so I'm using a half double crochet, and but you could do a double crochet if you wanted it to go even faster, and you could make these in just a couple days. Like depending on how fast you crochet. Like for me, it's only been um, like 3 or 4 days that I've been working on these, and I'm not a fast crocheter by any means. So so yeah, you could definitely get this done and make some really cute shorts. There's some really cute videos online, but none of them had shorts that were long enough for me. They were all kind of like booty shorts, and that really wasn't what I was looking for because like I said, I'm looking for something to cover my boxers, and so I really wanted to make sure I had something that I could extend to a longer leg short. Hi everyone, welcome. I am just making some shorts. They're still black, so I know you can't see it very well. I wish I could. I wish I had like my had some lighted hooks or something to show you, but really, it's not that interesting. So you're not missing a whole lot. Basically, the point is it's Pride, and we're making Pride shorts. Um, as per usual, um, I'm gonna add rainbow when the time is right. I'm not wearing my rainbow hat today. My wife suggested that I wear a different hat because I I only have one rainbow hat. I gave all of my other rainbow hats away to other people, so I only have one rainbow hat, and that's the rainbow hat I wear all the time. So she suggested I wear a different hat, and she was like, "Why don't you wear the yellow and black one?" Which I like because it's bag a day pattern, and looks really cool, honestly. But one of the things I dislike about it is um, the foundation or the chain that was used to make the pattern is not very tight, so it's not the most comfortable to wear. It kind of squishes my ears, and it's not the most it's not the most comfortable. Um, I think it was supposed to chain there. Yeah, I was. Okay, so um, so I've been learning how to do foundation stitches, and I've really resorted to doing those almost exclusively um, when I'm doing things that need to stretch, especially hats. So while I haven't done any hats in a while because it's summer and um, most people aren't wearing hats, I definitely am planning on switching my pattern technique. And the thing is basically you what's cool about doing these foundation stitches is that you can combine the chain and the first row of whatever you're crocheting into one, and you can make a stretchier chain, which is so cool. So I've been really happy with the ability to do that, and have made some projects with a stretchier chain, and it just makes a world of difference. Um, so I definitely recommend, if you don't know how to make it, it's a good skill to have. Um, and I definitely am happy that I know how to make it now. At first, it confused the heck out of me. Now it makes so much more sense. I kind of prefer it over doing a regular chain because for me, it's really difficult to count chains, especially like if I had to pop out like 200 chain, if I had to chain 200, I would count in tens and it would take forever, and I'd run out of stitch markers and it would be a nightmare, and my chain would flip and all this stuff. But if I had to chain 200 by doing the foundation stitch, no matter if it was a single or half double or double, I could do that and easily be able to follow the number of stitches I had. So that's one perk that I really like because I hate counting stitches, especially chain stitches. They're the worst for me, and I miscount all the time. Yeah, I've counted back bumps, um, and it's like a 50-50 chance if it's going to be right. Actually, it's probably less than that. Um, Sorry, I gotta crack my knuckles a lot. So, how are you guys doing today? I've been yip yapping a lot. How are you doing today? Please tell me about your day. I can't wait to hear. One thing I do want to mention about these shorts and any shorts that you decide to make, especially if you're making them in acrylic yarn, really most yarn, it once you get to this point of fabric, it's gonna have some weight to it. So whether you're using leather cord or you're using something different, I would definitely recommend um, using something to hold it up because the piece does start to get quite heavy, and it's not like a drapey cotton number um, that just stays on no problem. It's going to have some weight to it, so gravity's going to want to pull it down. So unless you are into public nudity, which no judgment, I would suggest having something to help keep it up. um, but that's just me. Mm, 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 mm. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's always such a pleasure to have you guys on and just to chit chat and be able to talk. And It makes crocheting a lot less boring. And I'm not saying that crochet is boring because I have a lot of fun doing it, but it is kind of a lonely activity if you're not, in like a crochet group or something like that, which I have tried to join in my area, but I've gotten stood up, and I just haven't and then they have like weird times. So I just kind of haven't been able to really find a group near me that um, wants to meet up and is consistent enough for me. So, but crocheting and knitting and all yarn crafts and a lot of crafting in general can be very lonely. And so I just really appreciate you guys being a part of the stream, interacting with me. It's always really special to me when people interact. It's just something that, and I know that there are a lot of people who can't make the stream and they watch afterwards, which I thank you too. You don't have to be present for every stream that I do. It's definitely not any kind of requirement. It's just nice that, you show up at all. That's cool. I appreciate that. So thank you for that. I really appreciate that. I was like, what is that? It's just my computer making noise. I am using a Karen 1 pound and it looks very squished, very pathetic right now. So I hope that I have enough black to make the other leg. Um, I'm gonna be really bummed out if I have to buy a whole nother skein of 1 pound, just to finish a leg of a short. Granted, I did want to use this black for other things. I had it in mind for hats like this, um, but it's still like I bought it when it was on sale. I should have bought more black when it was on sale, and now it's on sale. So I'm like, you know, I'm a little bitter Betty, bitter Bartholomew. If you want like a more masculine name, I don't care. Um, I'm using a size H hook, which is a 5 millimeter. I experimented with a couple different sized hooks and found that this was the best um, for coverage purposes and then also for yarn workability. It just really fit the bill for both things for me. At first, I think I was going to use a 6 millimeter hook, and I just found that it had too many spaces between the holes, or like the holes were too um, smart. I'm not smart. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm thinking of like 8 things at once. Holes were too large, and I did not like that. So I settled on a 5. I have a 4.5 hook. It's currently in use with the Pride bag that I was going to make, but that Pride bag honestly probably isn't going to get made. This Pride, I'm probably going to make it in July. It's just, I've been having trouble with the size of the hook and the gauge of the thread. And I am not liking, I'm trying to make Bag a Day's Japanese knot bag. And I'm finding that the size of the hook is I don't know if it's the size of the hook or just my like loose stitches, but I'm finding that I'm just not getting the stitch definition that I want out of it. And when Bag a Day made it, it was so clear when she had her little bumps on it, and my bumps aren't as defined. So I really want to make sure that I'm doing the bag right and adjusting my hook size appropriately. Okay, so I'm gonna look at the size of this leg and kind of finagle it down here, if you don't mind. It's gonna look weird because I'm sitting down. Yeah, that's definitely too short. I gotta lengthen that up a little bit. Okie dokie. So, yeah, tell me what you guys have been up to. Tell me what's on your mind. I'm just sitting here crocheting away. Oh, crochet yarned over too many times. Okay, I'm gonna move my stitch marker. I don't need my stitch marker on this as much as I needed it for other things, but I just really like having it. It just really kind of keeps me oriented. It also helps me just kind of keep an eye on how many um, rounds I've done. Why do I keep doing a triple crochet? We will never know. So we're about to reach 30 minutes on this stream. Again, you're just seeing me add black, so it's not the most exciting. I'm gonna the thing about these shorts and any wearable I've found um, is that it's helpful, especially when you're kind of making a pattern from scratch, is to keep trying things on. So I'm going to keep trying these on, which I'm going to do away from your prying eyes. And I'm going to see the moment where I think that it would be nice to start adding the rainbow and make sure I get a good length on the shorts. But I think that I will let you guys go and I will call it a night here. But I love you guys very much. And I believe I will be working on my jock strap tomorrow. I did find a pattern for a jockstrap that I'm hoping to use. It's kind of going about things a very different way than I was planning to. So it's cool to see, and I bought the pattern on Ravelry. I didn't even think to look on Ravelry for a pattern, but um, I'll be trying to use that and trying to see if I can incorporate that into my pattern. Um, so it's very we'll see. It's always interesting trying a new pattern and trying a new pattern writer specifically, because you don't know if their writing is going to be easy to understand, and you don't know, if you're going to like their style of telling you how to do things. So um, I plan on wearing my jockstrap underneath my shorts for Pride, just because I think that it could be sexy to have like a little sneaky peeky of what's going on underneath the shorts. But I think that I will normally be wearing boxer briefs, as I normally do, with these shorts, so that really nothing is coming out of in the open. I am um, I do need to buy some elastic for the jock strap. As well, so the pattern uses the jock strap for the waistband and the butt straps, but I am just using the elastic for the butt straps. I'm using yarn for the waistband, and I'm using a corset style tying to lace up the jock strap to make it fit nice and tight. So, because as we know, we want jock straps to stay where they're supposed to stay. We don't want a lot of movement. We don't want a lot of nonsense. So, so yes, so that's what I'll be working on. As soon as I'm done with this, because like I've said a couple times, once nighttime hits, it's really hard to work on an all black project without lighted needles. So I am going to wrap this up for the night and move on to a new project. So I hope you guys are having a great night. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you very much. And I'll talk to you later. Bye. I'm trying to find the button. I can't find it.